one now shows the only thing. Chema Ejago and Amedi Edo. I had more a year. Election headquarters. Nya ekoso e o man kana mo nyina eno na me de ba be na na me de ba be sumo e ma o ring face over hit notification bell no subscribe to the channel say be me din sem ntuma na wo so onsa ekebi nyama ekoso e o man kana e ba about no ma eno na me de ebro enti ebra men sembre no meja wo na wakọ na wo akọhwe nya ekoso e o man kana mo na wo so aja ba din kire e de ma me e o notification bell na meje bre na ma kenken ni nara e de mo afuma yenko na yenko hwe ensem no ene nyama ekoso
of the Ghanaian electorate at the polls. Would you say that Akufo-Addo is the cause, or would you attribute that to the joint ticket of President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia has having failed the MPP in this regard?
There is nobody who voted against Dr. Bawumia. Everybody who voted against Akufo-Addo.
Oh, why do you say that?
The result that we had is a protest against Akufo-Addo. You cannot be president of a country that has gold, that has oil, that has all the natural resources that you can think of.
Right.
And ask young people who are betting on Manchester City and Chelsea to give you part of their earnings to be able to run a country. After everything that God has given to you, what you need to run a country is bets. Everybody who voted against Akufo-Addo, not Dr. Bawumia. All those who voted for NDC voted against COVID levy. All those who voted against in this election voted against COVID levy.
I see.
Most countries made money from COVID. It is only Akufo-Addo who brought some Nigerians or whoever into this country to come and take money from our airport and share it amongst themselves. And after that, turn around and come and charge Kenyans COVID levy after he and his people had taken the money. It is only Akufo-Addo who had a finance minister that even his MPs in parliament were telling him to remove, but he was so arrogant and decided that he will keep the finance minister. He doesn't care. It is only Akufo-Addo who said that he's going to turn this country into Las Vegas by making it the neatest city in wherever and take sanitation levy and we don't know what he has done with the money. It is only Akufo-Addo who sat down and watched his own people print tags with $4.5 million. They use printer, HP printer, would print tax and take $4.5 million. Everybody who voted against Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo is going down in history as one of the worst presidents that we have had.
It looks like you have written off the president, but tell me, in terms of rating, what would you peg him on a scale of 0 to 10?
I would peg him 2.
2 over 10?
2 over 10.
A plus, why?
Yes.
That's F9.
Please, did you say why?
Yes, we're asking you why.
I have the marking scheme and you're asking me why.
Yeah, we want to understand what went into the marking scheme. 2 over 10, free SHS, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 village, 1 dam, planting for food and jobs, 1 million per constituency, planting for export and rural development, rent assistance, scholarship. You have not seen all these things that the president is doing.
Okay, so
Agenda 111.
So free SHS is a very good policy, and that is why I gave him 1. Drip is another good policy that will help us build our roads, so I gave him another 1. 1 village, 1 dam. I had to subtract like 5 so that he'll get -3. So you see, I'm trying for him because they went. Look, let me tell you what is in my constituency. John Mahama built a dam in a town called Gomoa. It is between Improvement and Gomoa Lume and Ogwan, those areas.
Right.
You have to come to Gomoa and see what a dam is. And he never made noise about it. It is a dam with about 33,000 hectares of land for farming. All the canals built, and this was built in 2016. It's so beautiful. It's on my Facebook. That is what you call a dam. Akufo-Addo and his people went to the villages to dig potholes and told us that they are built dams. And when you ask them that, didn't you say you're going to build dam? They said, did we tell you the size? This is the dam we're talking about. Akufo-Addo said he was going to build one district, one factory.
Right.
His people, it was just an avenue for his people to make money for themselves. Where are the factories?
Now, speaking of which, does it mean that you will sit with the NDC in Parliament to transact the business of Parliament?
We are still talking. The NPP as a party has not contacted me. I think they are scared to contact me. They don't know who should come.
But you are originally an NPP person, so why are they scared of you?
I'm originally a Addo supporter.
Right.
I used to be a Addo supporter. I think that they know very well that they have not treated me right. They've been very ungrateful. But I don't look at things that way. I think that we have to build this country. And I don't even see myself being in government. Johnny, honestly, after I won the election, I sit back and look at, am I going to be part of the majority and just accept everything, or we are going to build this country? And honestly, my mindset is the kind that can get me sitting with the NPP,
right,
and scrutinize what government. I'm not like, oh, now that you are in government, you are in parliament, you have to join the NDC because they are majority. That's where you get your deals. Johnny, I walked into that constituency. I built road, built water, community water system, built everything. I ran a campaign from my pocket. The NDC government is not going to give me anything. I ran a huge campaign from my pocket. Kwame Plus is sorted. The day I came on your show, I told you.
Right.
I had 246 police station executives running my business. I had a software that was collating I had everything. I had constituency executives, 10 in every polling station executives. I had constituency executives. I had people that I managed for 2 years. So I'm not in that business of, oh, NDC is in power, so now they have all the deals. Let's go and join them so that we'll get deals. No. I want us to build Ghana.
So you use the monies that your children and Akosua V are looking forward for you to use at home to go and build roads, do boreholes in the A+ in this economy?
I believe strongly that there is a huge blessing in God bless you. People have not tried it, and so they have not experienced it. Johnny, the kind of blessing that you get when you support communities, individuals, and the privileged people, you can never lack. Look, it's a beautiful experience that I wish everybody could experience one day. It's beautiful when you go to a community and you give them water. Your life will change. Look, there's so many things that can happen to you. I don't know how to explain this, but when we're doing TPP, our whole job was to support people and communities. Like, you have somebody who needs emergency health care, you go in and you give them your widow's mite, and the people and they survive, and the families. Johnny, my family is sorted.
In your campaigns, you were literally campaigning for John Mahama. Why did you do that? And if you did?
Yeah, I think that Ghana needed a vow to release some pressure that was in the system. That is how I saw it. It's not about what John Mahama was promising to do. Yeah, that is part of it. But looking at all the Democracy Hub demonstrations, all the issues with corruption, there were just too many issues, and the pressure was just too much. And I think that it wasn't good for this country to break the 8. I believe strongly that we needed John Mahama as a valve, at least to cool down tempers, to release a certain pressure and start all over again. And you can tell clearly that after the election, that is exactly what we are experiencing now. People feel relieved. People feel like a certain burden has been taken off them. So I wanted NPP to leave. And the second issue is that if NPP had stayed in power, the party itself would have collapsed. We didn't. Yes, the party itself needed a reset. Anybody who likes NPP, who loves the NPP, must ensure that the NPP is in opposition. In fact, if you buy a new Rolls Royce and your tire bursts, I'm not sure you're going to drive it and say you want to drive it to the next organizer. You are definitely going to tow it because you don't want to destroy the rim.
Right.
And if NPP had broken the 8, they would have destroyed the rim. So NPP has to go and reset. Look, we have seen this in Ghana over and over. It's nothing new. And John, you have been here so many times.
Right.
So they have to go reorganize and come.